continue to progress and continue to be who you supposed to be, and that's you. Nobody else can be you like you can be you. All right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Back on another video. I just got back from church about 20 minutes ago. Low cal, Tropicana, zero sugar. All right, you can drink as much as you want of this stuff. I just got back from church a few moments ago. No, about 20 minutes ago. I'm saying a few moments. And he hit on a few nuggets today, which I think is going hand in hand of what we're going to talk about. As you see, I'm in the cribbo. All right. So he spoke about valleys and ultimately how God will continue to lead you as you proceed to believe. All right. Because at the end of the day, only thing that could happen is when you stop allowing a man above to lead you. See, your valley will only seem permanent when you stop doing such, when you stop believing. All right. That's essentially what he's saying. I don't want to get scriptures and pulling out the text because at the end of the day, I want to keep my channel focused on perspective. And perspective is the one field with the individual figuring out who he is. That I will say, without that man above, nothing is possible. Yet, if you feel it's so, you could do it without him, eventually you'll learn and he'll be right there ready for you. But I'm here to say, I, Anthony Moore, would not have made it to this far from where I came from of humble beginnings without that man. It took me long enough to realize that he's the reason why things had always just miraculously worked out in my favor, coincidentally. But I'm here to tell you that, yeah, without him, I'm nothing. So the message today at church was nothing short of needed. So today, though, we're going into how building in silence, where nobody's noticing, views may be low, continuing anyway, is the way for you to proceed forward. Building in silence. You don't want to know you don't want to say everything out to everybody so everybody know what your next steps are going to be. We got a video to react to. We're going to play it and then we're going to talk about it. So let's get into it. I already got it ready to rock.
When you build in silence, people don't know what to attack. Catch my drift. Don't let that go over your head. Everybody don't need access to your process, okay? And some people that you think are clapping for you, they calculating. They're watching your every move, trying to see what you're going to do next. And the moment you announce it, you're inviting the opinions, the jealousy, the distractions of other people. Understand that silence is your strategy. Ecclesiastes 3-7 says, it's a time to be silent, it's a time to speak. Some people are talking in seasons that's meant for building, okay? You posting the vision before it even got any structure. And not everything needs an audience or validation. Listen, when you build in silence, there's no blueprint for them to sabotage, okay? Keep moving in quiet, keep moving steady, and understand that as long as you keep your mouth closed, there's no angle for them to destroy what God been building for you.
Ooh, I am Jay Goss. That was his TikTok that we just watched it on. Shout out to you for the game. Nothing short of wisdom, all right? Building in silence. He hit so many triggers on that video saying, one, what you are working towards, the moment you start telling everybody, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, you show them your whole plan, word for word, everything that you got in your foreseeable future or you're aspiring to work towards. You're now, what the heck? Oh, because I got a mentor call. So we're going to wrap this up in the next 5 minutes. I'll get on there early or late. Sorry. But once you tell everybody your plan, unfortunately, you let everybody know what your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps going to be. Some very few praying on you, but everybody for real watching, waiting to see when you going to fall, when you going to crumble. Compared to when you already have it, when you've already borderline, if not mastered it, when you already are it, it's very hard to knock somebody off something that they already not only went through the trials of confusion and being overwhelmed, but now in a position of confidence within it. It ain't nothing you could do to break them. It's quite frankly unshakable now. All right. See, building in silence is paramount for progression. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Building in silence is something that I would say anybody who's made it to extreme accolades in their life went through a season of doing so. Look at that. Mentors calling again. But hey, it's okay. This is your time. I conflicted with my schedule. This is all right. Building in silence has to happen at some point if you want to push past whatever current reality to get to the next reality. And I think a lot of good triggers and signs of noticing you're about to do that or you might be in the season of building in silence is when the valleys arrive, when the challenges arrive, when the pain arrives. See, today Pastor gave a great analogy that I'm about to use right now because it goes hand in hand with building silence. And that's when you go to the doctor and you had a pain or something that was going on, what's the first thing they ask? Where is that pain at? Not 1 through 10, how painful was it? They need to locate where the pain is because something in your body is out of whack. Something in your transition to wherever you're trying to go or aiming to or functioning at is not right. So we got to locate the pain, fix it, so you're able to keep proceeding forward and keeping that man above in front. Because without him, nothing is possible. All right. You got to wrap your head around that. And the only way you can wrap your head around it is applying the knowledge to get the power from it. Remember I said in prior videos, the world has also lied again when they said knowledge is power. I see it on t-shirts. I see it on billboards. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. You're wrong. Applied knowledge is power because if you never take action on the knowledge you get, you don't receive the power that comes from it. If you don't take the knowledge that you get and apply, you don't receive the power from it. Building in silence is nothing more than that. Apply the knowledge you are learning in this season of growth, this season of transformation, this season of identity shifting, this season of perspective enhancing. However fancy way you want to say it. Understand it, accept it, have faith in it, not doubt, and trust that the leader will take you to where you want to go. And believe it or not, it's going to be in abundance as well. All you got to do is keep believing. Building in silence is then eventually will be a reason that you have arrived, a reason of a season that allowed you to do things that you probably wouldn't have had the time or the energy or the deep work or the focus to really, turn into something bigger because maybe distractions. So yeah, everything said in the video was great. Everything today at church was phenomenal. And this video was great too. So I'm gonna chop it up. It's currently a little past 14:06. I make sure to get it over to y'all.
It was good.
And then
I had a
I'm gonna make sure
the program because I wanted more structure.
I'm gonna make sure to get it over to y'all by 16 or sooner. And then I gotta keep moving on with my day at least. I gotta hit the gym today. I gotta do some cardio. I gotta finish a book. I got a book review coming. I'm gonna finish that book today. So then tomorrow I'm gonna be talking about of Alex Hormozi's $100 million models. And yes, models, not offers. $100 million models, and how that will enhance or has enhanced, my skills in selling as we move forward, and I'm excited to talk to you about that tomorrow. Monday, a new week. So I'm going to talk to y'all about that, and then I'm introduce y'all to the new book I got. All right. I know I got like 20 books on ice. Pick one. And then I freaking end up buying a new book that I'm going to read that's skipping the line, man. But it's good. It's big. It's big. So tomorrow we're going to talk about books a little bit right here on this couch, and we're going to go from there. Enjoy Sunday, and I can't wait to kick it with y'all tomorrow. Break bread with y'all tomorrow. Continue to progress and continue to be who you supposed to be, and that's you. Nobody else can be you like you can be you. All right? Peace.